The topic I choose is animal production. Why this topic? In my case, I took that class because if I can graduate as a Zamorano, I must pay for my scholarship with 2 years of work on a papaya farm, along with animal production, since it has pigs and cattle. Then, when I saw that these quarters I was going to have that class, it piqued my interest. So let's see what this class has to offer me. Well, we start the animal production classes with having to understand the physiology of animals either for agriculture production or for pets. In the class, we are shown as are the different parts of the animals that are divided by systems, either the nervous system, the skeletal system, the digestive system, among others. On the other hand, after each theory given were complemented with clinical cases along with their solutions. This part for me uh, for my learning is quite essential because if we don't know how the animals work, we cannot take care of it and make this can express their genetics to the fullest. Dairy herd. In the case of the cow, it is known as such when she reaches reproductive age. A heifer when she has not given birth to a calf. That is the classification in the case of the female. Now, as bull to an adult mate not castrated, Torete to the one that soon will be a bull, and calf to the cables of 1 year old. They also give us topics such as the life cycle of the cow, that at 50 months she received her first mating, and the first calf at 24 months, and her first calf will depend on the weight of the animal. After calving, the cow will be producing milk between 100 and 200 days. When the calf is born, it is necessary to give it a colostrum. Now, what is the colostrum? Colostrum is a dose that the cow produces, and it is to provide defenses to the calf. Okay, we continue. The livestock breeds. Also, as in all production, it's necessary to know which breed to implement. Therefore, it's something that was also seen in the class. There are large milk producing breeds such as Jersey, Guernsey, or Holstein. Among many others, we also see the dual purpose breeds, either intent for meat or milk. In this case, there is the brown sea, shorthorn, or the gyr. A very interesting fact is that the Guernsey can be placed in a slightly more select market, since this cow produces a milk with high protein content and because it has a beta carotene. Now, swine production. And in swine production systems, we are shown the different production either a site or multi-site. A site refers to when all stages of the animals are given in different buildings according to their stage, but in a small farm. Now, the multi-site is a large tract of land divided by enough space according to their stage. This although requires more space allowed to control diseases that can be transmitted from an adult pig to the younger ones, which cannot be controlled in the production of a site. We continue. Swine production systems. Regardless of whether or farm is a single site or multi-site farm, it's important to see what kind of system we are going to work with, whatever it is, backyard, semi-intensive, or intensive. Okay, backyard. Backyard is that producer who gets the pig and feed it poorly from food waste. Although it has low productivity, it is of high economic efficiency since the producer does not invest a penny in feed, getting rid of 80% of the cost of maintaining pigs. On the other hand, there are the semi-intensive systems. These are those that work 50-50. A part of concentrate and another part of agriculture byproducts. The bad things with this type of system is that it very depend on the byproducts. If they fade away, this affects the producers because they have to feed the pigs 100% in concentrate, which cases them to go bankrupt. Lastly, there are the large companies, or known as intensive production, where the pigs are fed poorly on concentrate. Swine breeds. As it was shown, the different breeds in cattle, then they will also be seen in pigs. In this case, they are classified as the maternal breeds, which are very prolific, good mothers that they try not to crush their piglets at the moment of laying down, contrary to the paternal breeds, which are better in meat production since they have a good conversation full conversation of concentrate weight. Among the maternal line are the Yorkshire Landrans, large white, among others. A fact about the Landrans is that it's longer than the other breeds because it has a couple of extra ribs. In the paternal line, we see the Duroc, Iberian, Petrine, and others. In this case, the Iberian pig, what makes it very distinctive is that its diet is based on nuts or acorns. It cannot be given any other food, otherwise it's not longer considered an Iberian pig, and the Petrian is the breed with the least meat. Okay, we'll continue. Okay, thank you. Well, during these week's 3 topics, we are talk on the animal production class, which, in my opinion, is a class that you have to pay attention to because at the time of going to out to the field, all this knowledge should already be known, because it implies the advantage and disadvantage of doing something. Or in the animal physiology class, it helps us a lot to understand how the animals works, so we know what to do for it to produce. So now, thank you, Professor, because I managed to compile my knowledge in this video. Good day, and thanks for your attention. Thank you.